Hello again guys and welcome back to my channel. Before I continue with the combo videos, I would like to share with you a very important information about the default variations for each character in the game when you start the game versus their tournament variations. Okay, so please hear this and just like stop what you're doing with the game and just go do this if you haven't already. So the starting two variations are different from the tournament variations. You have to set the variations for each character in the game individually in the customize mode. Okay, once again, the default variations for each character when you start the game are not the tournament variations. Okay, you have to set them individually in customize mode. You go to the abilities tab, then press square and go to the bottom, and you will see there two presets with a cup. These are the two tournament variations, but they are not the default ones. This is, in my opinion, a big oversight, because if you're like me, okay, most competitive players and players that just want to get good at the game like right away will start the game and then will go to practice mode immediately in order to see all of their special moves like strings, properties, and all other details that are learned in the lab. Okay, but it may turn out that this knowledge that you get from practice mode is not the actual way that the game will be played at a competitive level. So that's pretty unfortunate. I found out about that from 16 Bits post on Twitter, and I don't know why they decided to do this, but might turn out to be a big waste of time for many players when they start the game, and a couple of hours later when they go to the customize mode they might find out that they have been playing with like not a tournament variation. For some characters the difference is not very big. Obviously I didn't have the time to test all the characters in the games. It just launched. For example, Kitana has the square wave from the ground, but some characters like Shao Kahn, for example, are very different from their default variations. Okay, the tournament variation for his first variation and the second variation is very different from the defaults. Okay, so in the defaults, in the second variation, he has the taunt, but in the tournament variation, in the first variation, he has the two taunts that debuff the opponent. Okay, so once again, here is what you have to do. You go to the customize mode, and then you go to abilities, then select the presets at the bottom that are named tournament that are with a cup. These are the tournament abilities. Okay, it's very important to do this in order to play your character the way it should be played. I don't have anything against casual players or like custom variations in general, but the default variations should have been like made for each individual character as you start the game, because that way you might just lose a lot of time once again playing in practice mode only to find out that these are not the tournament variations. Okay, now let me show you a specific example with Shao Kahn, which once again has a big difference from his default variations into the tournament variations. In the second variation, from the tournament ones, he has a buff called Dark Priest, which gives him access to a crushing blow that is otherwise unavailable because you don't have the Dark Priest special move in it. And in the first variation he can do a different type of crushing blow that can only be done after you input the buff to your character or debuff to the opponent's character. Okay, so here you input the buff and you have the crushing blow with this move, this string here. Okay, it's like in the story mode. And when you have the second variation with the Dark Priest buff, you can see how his hammer glows. You can have a crushing blow from this situation here. I wasn't able to do that, but I'm going to show you in a combo in just a second. Okay, so you input the buff with the Dark Priest. And here you have a launcher for a combo, and in the corner you can do 2 crushing blows. In order to do the second one that you just saw, you need to hit the opponent with the spear 3 times in like the round or the game, and then you have access to this crushing blow. Here it is once again. You have to hit the opponent with the back forward spear 3 times. It doesn't have to be 3 times in a row, obviously. And then you have a string that can end up with a crushing blow. And for the launching crushing blow, you have to hit him with this move when you have the Dark Wizard buff. Okay, so that's it for now. Please go to customize mode and input tournament variations for the character that you want to play in order to be able to play the game and train competitively. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!